Servants of King Xerxes are going into all the provinces of his kingdom. They carry the letters with them with the special law that states that the Jews can be killed on a special day. As soon as the Jews hear what is in the letter, they start weeping and wailing. They don't want to eat and drink. They fast. Many put on sackcloth and ashes as a sign of mourning. Also Mordecai, the uncle of Queen Esther, learns of all that has been done. He also tears his clothes, put on sackcloth and ashes. He goes out into the city, wailing loudly and bitterly. But he goes only as far as the king's gate, because no one clothed in sackcloth is allowed to enter it. The attendants of the queen go to Esther and tell her, "Your uncle is at the gate. He is wearing sackcloth. He is mourning." This makes Esther very sad. She quickly sends someone to her uncle with new clothes to put on instead of his sackcloth. But Uncle Mordecai refuses to accept the cloth. "No, I am mourning." Then Esther summons one of her servants and says, "Find out what is troubling Mordecai and why." So the servant goes out to Mordecai in the open square of the city in front of the king's gate. "Why are you so sad?" Mordecai tells him everything that has happened. He even tells the servant the amount of money Haman has promised to pay into the royal treasury for the destruction of the Jews. "Here," he says, "give this copy of the text of the law to Queen Esther. Tell her to go to the king to beg for mercy and plead with him for her people." The servant goes back and reports to Esther what Mordecai has said. "Oh no," says Esther, "how can I ever go to the king without permission? Everyone knows that when you approach the king in the inner court without being summoned, the king has but one law. He will put you to death, unless he extends the gold scepter to you. Then you will live." Esther is so scared. She also says, "The last time that the king has asked me to come is already 30 days ago. So what can I do?" The servant goes back to Mordecai with the words of Esther. Then her uncle sends back this answer: "Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place. But you and your father's family will perish." Yes, Mordecai knows God will never allow anyone to totally destroy his people. Mordecai says to the servant, "Tell Esther also this. Who knows but that you have become queen for such a time as this? Yes, God has a plan with your life. God also has a plan with the life of Esther." When Esther hears the message of her uncle, she sends a reply back. "Go, gather together all the Jews who are in the city. Fast for me, do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish."